Good morning. It's really dark out because it's only 5:01. Um, we're not sure if today is a holiday or not. So Marshall and I had originally gotten up to drive down to the river and run this morning. They got back last night a little before midnight, but Marshall did get up, and we weren't sure if today was going to be declared a holiday or not. He says he thinks the gym's open, and he would preferably like to go back to sleep, while Mari said the same thing. The phone number for the gym wasn't working, so I'm walking a half of a mile to see if the gym is open. Today was supposed to be a lifting day, so I would like to do that. The problem is, if I walk a half a mile and this gym is closed because they are taking a holiday, I'm supposed to walk back, call Marshall, and then put on other shoes, put this bag away, and we'll go run. So I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, but I'm hoping that the gym is open. But that's why I'm up so early. It's because we have to try to run as early as possible to keep as much of the heat off from the morning as possible. Although it's still 80 and feels like 81. I've already drank the pre-workout too, because the original plan was to get up and go run. And then when nobody else really felt like going down to the river, because the girls were supposed to go with us too, we had a quick change of plans. So right now Marshall went back to bed. He wants to come out at 10:30 at his lunchtime and lift. And since we both thought we would rather lift on a Monday, and I'm already up, I'm going to head to the gym and see if it's open. So I'm going to take you with me, and we'll see what mess we might get into today, and the extra effort it might take to get a workout in. But the pre-workout's already hitting, so I need to be seated soon on a bench or a machine or starting to run. And it's going to be a mess if I have to walk back and change everything else out. Okay, let's go see. Uh-oh, it's really dark. I'm going to cross my fingers, and I'm going to turn this off so that I can see on the ground exactly where we're walking. Level sidewalks are not always the norm here in the city, so I'll be back shortly. It looks like the lights are on. Still, that's a good sign. See it right there? But it looks mighty dark on the inside. Oh God, guys. I'm not sure. I see no cars in the parking lot. I was wrong. There's just no one in here. It is 100% empty outside of me and two other people. This is actually going to be really great today. I'll be able to knock a workout out very fast. Let's get started. Okay, all finished up. Oh, trying to cool back down. Did a heavy weight workout, 2 hours. It's almost 7:30 now. I got out. It remained pretty dead in there this morning, although cars did kind of trickle in about 5:45, something like that. So people getting a little bit of a delayed start after a long night last night. I did something a little bit different today. Instead of the same old routine, I'm going to put on the screen now. I got up this morning and I told you, kind of waiting, deciding what we were going to do, risking whether the gym was open or not. I asked ChatGPT to build me a workout. And I asked it, as you can see, to build a functional workout that would span an hour and a half. Although, like I said, it took me 2 hours because I ended up putting in a few more sets of things. I said I want a functional workout, 4 sets each, 12 reps, and it kind of broke it down into lower body, which I did all those exercises there, upper body push, and upper body pull. And I completed all of those, and then it had a core workout, which I only did 3 of the 4, because what I ended up doing was adding in 2 sets of biceps. So it ended up being 15 total exercises, although if you count those there, those are 15 total exercises. And I warmed up with 10 minutes on the arc trainer, although the ChatGPT said to do 5 minutes warm up, 5 minutes cool down. I did 10 to warm up. So that was neat. I think I might try that again to work out a different body part maybe this week. But other than that, just trying to cool down a little bit, get back home. Sun's already poking out, get showered, and start the work week.
Because of the America's Cup final last night, Colombia's president or governor, somebody, declared today a holiday, but Mari, and it seems like everybody doesn't exactly know what that means. I noticed there was absolutely no traffic on the road this morning. Michael said there was nobody at the gym this morning, even though the gym was open. So we're not even sure if this meat market is gonna actually be open, but definitely hoping so, because it's not supposed to be a holiday, but just in case Colombia won, it was kind of like declared an impromptu holiday. Don't know what we're gonna get. Here we are, our favorite meat market. Michael wants 2 pounds of hamburger meat and 300 grams of pepperoni. Look at the size of this T-bone. This is a bone-in T-bone. This is that's 10 tomahawk. This is $10 US for this huge thing. 55,000 kilograms? Is that 55,000 kilograms?
No. The price is 55,000 per kilo.
Oh.
And it seems weight an eighth of a kilo, I guess. Or, I'm sorry.
4.6. Okay, a little bit more than $10 US, but holy crap, look at the size of this thing. I am so excited. All right, I got Michael's 2 pounds of ground beef, 300 grams of freshly sliced pepperoni, and that humongous tomahawk for only $25 US. It was 103 Colombian pesos. Just $25 for all of that. I'm so excited. I feel like that tomahawk was an absolute steal. A ganga, as they say down here. And Fish Mart for me. I'm craving some fish after Mari made some really good fish last week. I gotta do it again. Last stop is an Olympica. This is a grocery store I haven't even been to yet. We see them everywhere, but we've been going to Éxito. I'm excited to try a new grocery store, but we're in a big time crunch. I have a chiropractor appointment today, and he just texted me and bumped it up by 30 minutes. Oh, Mari! Running and vlogging, that one's a new one for me. We need spices because we have none for all the fish we just bought at the Fish Mart. For me, it was a pound of salmon and eggs. I think that's all we need here. Paprika. Yikes. 30 eggs at Olympico is $5 instead of $4. This is not eggs. We are not in Éxito anymore. Still, all of this for $30. I have food for 3 days for $30 for me and for Michael. I'm super thrilled with the prices down here. I know I say that in every grocery vlog, but it's true. I just feel like things are higher quality and less expensive down here than we're used to back home. This dog absolutely loves to sleep in the messy pile of shoes when no one's paying her attention. It's just so pitiful. Yeah, hot baby girl. Look at that little face. Mom and Dad gotta go to the chiropractor now. It's Monday. Lots to do. No time for loving you. See you in just a little bit, baby girl. Be right back. We'll be right back. Next stop, chiropractor. It's Monday. That's how we do
It's
it.
a way to start the week.
I definitely want to come back on Friday this week.
Same. We got a truck backing up. I apologize. We just finished the chiropractor. First time I've been adjusted. My spine's been adjusted seated. My neck,
Sitting down?
yeah, sitting down. Our necks have been adjusted seated most of the time with Dr. Ernesto. But this time he said, I'm going to adjust your upper spine. Come over here. I was like, oh, okay. So the upper thoracic, I was seated. He's like, hang on. And he did something. And it didn't start at my head. It actually started at my shoulders and went down like the middle of my back.
Now I want that.
And then it went, like, it chilled, like chills just went down my body. He's like, boy, you're cracking today. And I said, yeah, that felt really nice. And then he fixed my atlas. The left side of my atlas, okay, you look at all these marks where we've been lying face down. I have to get put back into place almost every time. And that's a seated position as well. So otherwise, we were just on the drop table. My lower sacrum was a little bit turned. So we put that back in. I think you got on the drop table once, didn't you? Otherwise, as always, great adjustment. We really appreciate him.
I
He
know we say
appreciates
this
us.
every time. I am so glad we continued after our first experience.
Me too.
Because he's been so fantastic. So fantastic.
Me too.
I got a
I heard him say, "Oh, that was good."
yeah
when
out
you
of
were over
both
there.
sides of my neck, and I'm like, man, my neck has been hurting so bad, and right now I feel like I grew a whole nother inch. That
Yeah,
feels
it's
so
great.
good.
So we're doing weeklies now, one day
Yeah.
a week. That's great. But he
See
said
us
if we
next
needed
Monday.
anything, just to give him a call. So we really appreciate that.
There's a chance we might go again this week, only because we know we have a kind of a big weekend, and we're recovering
Checking
from a
everything.
big weekend. But
Yeah, we're recovering. Yeah,
he doesn't
exactly.
need to see us until next Monday, but we actually have visits to use because of we had bought so many up
Yeah,
front
which is
when
good.
we were in such bad shape. I'm so glad we came back.
Me too.
I'm
Me
so
too.
glad. He's absolutely fantastic.
He is.
I have the chiropractor for you if you are in Barranquilla.
Yeah, we sure do.
His Instagram handle's editing. Julie put it on the screen,
Okay.
but I think his Instagram handle is something hilarious, like Dr. Ernesto fix me. It's funny.
Well,
I'll
wish
put
I'd
it
seen
on
that,
the
yeah.
screen because I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's something about I need help or fix me or something.
all right. Uber's 3 minutes away.
Let's go.
Red Chevrolet Onyx.
Let's go
see
home
what
and work
that
all
is.
day. Pool's closed, nothing to do but work,
I know.
work, work,
I know. And relax the spine.
and relax our spine. Who is tired of seeing me in this limp, shapeless hat? Abra is filthy from our weekend in Minka, so we are going to take her to Chronica's and get her a bath. That's becoming about a weekly thing, it seems like, down here. I have to walk her, though. Mari's got the car, and I'm not going to pay an Uber, so we're going to have a little stroll over to Chronica's. I also think she might need some eardrops because her ears are a little red and inflamed after swimming, so we're going to see if they can do something about that as well. Off we go. But seriously, though, how pathetic is this? I've never had a sun hat get this pathetic, but I gotta keep the sun off my face because it's gonna be a long walk in the bright sun. But it won't be too super hot because at least the sidewalks are shaded. Won't be dangerous on her feet. I just dropped Abra off at the Chronica's, and we were all having to use Google Translate to talk. I said I'm here to drop her off for her 11 o'clock appointment, but could somebody look at her ears? They're a little red and hot. So it turned into a Google Translate conversation between me and the people at the desk, and the vet is not here at the moment. So what I was asking was, could someone look at her ears and maybe give us drops if she needs them? And I think they understood what I was saying, but they kept Google translating back to me, do you want us to hold her while you go to the bathroom? And they kept typing their sentence and handing me the phone, and I'm like, no, I don't need to go to the bathroom. No one needs to go to the bathroom. I'm like, can someone check her ears while she's getting a groom, and they're like, can we hold her while you go to the bathroom? It was so funny. We were all cracking up because we knew that our Google Translates weren't getting it right. But baño is what they're using for the word for her bath, and Google Translate is translating it into bathroom. So it was just one of those moments where it's like, I feel so crippled not being fluent in Spanish. Like, God, like I took 3 years of Spanish between high school and college, made straight A's. I did so good. I'm a good test taker. That's really what it is. I did so good on all my tests. But here I am in the real world, and of course it's been 20 years. Useless. Absolutely useless. Wonder how much else I learned in high school and college that I don't even realize or I've forgotten about, and it's completely utterly useless to me.
Aguacate! Aguacate!
I've got a funny story about that too. Marshall met Mari over 10 years ago now at the Colombian Carnival. And at the time, Marshall had quit his job and was backpacking across South America on his savings, and wasn't really sure what he was going to do with his career. He met Mari and knew he needed to impress her, be the kind of man that somebody wants to settle down with. And he said, I'm going to be running out of my savings eventually. I need to go back to the United States. I want to further my education. He works in like computers, like network security kind of a thing. I think he's more of a programmer now. And she was like, why do you need to go back to the States? And he said, well, I'm going to run out of money, and then I don't think you're going to want to date me if I go up and down the street with a basket of fruit on my head going, aguacate. That's Spanish for avocado. And that guy walks around yelling at the top of his lungs. We can hear him on the 13th floor screaming all day about the fruit that he has for sale. And he charges you a price based on what type of neighborhood that you are in. Hold on, let me cross this street. He charges you based on the price based on how nice your neighborhood is. Marshall was like, I don't think you're going to want to date me if my job is aguacate. We get a good giggle out of that in the house every time we hear that guy. But I've never actually seen him. I've heard him for 2 months now, but I've never actually seen him. That was cool. 2 o'clock. Mari's going to drive me to pick up Abra because she's all done. And yes, the vet did get to see her. He said her ears are not infected, but he did give some type of solution or wash or drops or something to put in her ears, just a little bit inflamed. So I can't wait to see her. She's going to smell so good and be so cute. Mari went to get a coconut. Look at this adorable scarf they put on her. Una amistad, that means a friendship. Crónicas de una amistad. The friendship from Crónicas. How cute! And look how they shape her little face. Her ears look much better. They weren't terrible. They were just a little red and a little stinky. But they did sell me some stuff to put in them, and another thing to put in every week when she gets a bath. So I think she gotta get a thumbnail from this. Look how cute she is. I cannot. The way they blow her out. No one's ever like conditioned and blowed out her hair as fluffy as they do at Crónicas. I'm in love with how they do her little head. Oh gosh. I think they even do something for her breath, because her breath was smelling pretty bad and it smells great now. Come on. Oh no. Come on. Oh, Amber, come on. Come on. Don't touch the walls, don't touch the walls, don't touch the walls. She's got an itch on her behind or something.
Where are you?
You gotta see this. She's under the table. All right, I'm sure this is certainly the biggest piece of salmon you've ever seen that wasn't swimming in a river. I'm pretty sure this is a full pound of salmon, and this is gonna be my dinner. Mari did all of the work. I just followed some directions here. It has salt and pepper, paprika and chili flakes, pineapple, garlic, lime. I believe that's everything we put on it. Cannot wait to try this. And then Michael's over here. Oh, 2 cans of a tuna.
Yeah, 8 ounces of tuna. I don't know how many grams of pepperoni.
I got you 300.
No. I used the ones you got last week.
Okay.
Yeah. And Gran Padino.
Yum, I cannot
Banana.
wait. I cannot wait.
Airplane. Wow.
All right, we are off again, and this is why. I told you in a couple of vlogs ago that Mari's mom has a big birthday bash coming up. We're getting custom-made dresses for the event, and Mari and I are going to need our hair colored. My roots are growing out. Mari's got a couple different colors going on in her hair right now.
I do it. Yeah, mine's done like twice a year anyway, so
And it's time.
it's about time.
I do mine about every 3 to 4 months, and it is time. But I need to ginger up just a little bit for the dress that I'm wearing. At least that's what I've been told. So here's how it works in Barranquilla. Our appointments for getting our hair done are not today, but you are supposed to come in a few days before you get your hair done so that they can do an assessment of your hair, help you pick a color.
Cheap hair salons, you go there and they can do to your hair whatever you say. But
We're not going somewhere like that. They are going to do like a hair assessment, help you pick a color, and then you put like a deposit or a down payment on. And then our service is actually going to be done in 3 more days on Thursday, and I'm really excited. So, did I get all that right?
yes.
Off we go. All right, this is it. Clary Hair. Clary is the name of the owner. Gracias. All right, we are done. We are leaving.
Woo!
She did not end up doing a test strand on me, and I think it's because you can kind of tell by looking at my skin that I'm gonna need copper. And she said we wouldn't go very
Yeah,
brown.
no, she touched Julie's hair and she's like, she's
Copper.
definitely, yeah.
I don't know if anyone's ever called me a ginger before.
Which basically means that you should never have blondes
Yeah,
because it's just so much work for you. which
it's
it was.
so much work. So, but we did put a down payment down. It was $25 US. To get my hair done will be, there's my chiropractor right there. Right there. The rotunda right to your right. Isn't that funny that we're here again?
It's going to be $100 more than that.
100 more. It was 500. It will be 530,000 pesos total, of which I've already paid $25 US. So it'll be about another 100 on top of that. Mari's is a lot more expensive because Mari has special
Exactly
hair.
twice as much.
She's got such beautiful, thick, curly hair. The hair I've always wanted. Body.
Curly hair requires more pre-treatment because it's like really dry hair and and the products that I use are also for curly hair, which are more expensive.
You got 3 different test strands that she hid. You won't be able to see them in this footage. Different lighter shades.
Yeah, but she said that they did really good. That the hair is really healthy because it behaved perfect with the type of dye. It didn't break, it didn't strand, it didn't got all elastic. Which is that what they were testing there. So it's okay, we're good.
I
She got
can't
really
wait.
great hair.
I can't wait. Thursday, we gotta wait 3 more days. I'm gonna get my hair done, and she's gonna cut it too. I'm in bad need of a haircut, so I'm very excited. I feel like I've been running all day, and I'm actually kind of beat. I've left the house 5 times. I've done all the errands there are to do. I'm gonna veg and watch YouTube for a few minutes. Oh, the breeze is so nice.
We're out a little later than usual tonight. It's after 6 o'clock. Sun has already set. The moon is out. That's what happens when you're on the equator. It raises and lowers at 5:30 each day, each way.
Take a pat. Yeah.
I think she's getting a little scared.
Good girl. I'll help you.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at you. You are so smart. You are the smartest dog. You are so smart. Yeah, nobody is as smart as you. Look at you figured that out all by herself. No help.
She's pretty smart like that.
Highly adaptable. I tell you what. Highly recommended cabin food.
Yeah.
She has really rolled with a lot of punches in life, hasn't she?
Oh yeah, she's very adaptable. I was,
She up off the farm and
yeah, picking her up off from a
she
farm.
had a big city life in Charlotte and had like gumballs in the spring and snow, winter.
Yeah, she's seen about all. She's been a city dog.
We took her to Florida, the ocean.
Yeah, she's been a beach dog.
Now she's in South America, where even her groomers can't give her any commands that she understands. And she's already made best friends with all of them.
She's an international dog.
Yeah, I mean she's just something, isn't she?
She's been a jungle dog.
Yeah, jungle dog. Yeah, swimming in the river. I just, she makes me so proud, you know.
I know. I was trying to show the vlog, and it's not doing it right now, but we've got high winds for the rest of the evening and rain.
It was so breezy when we came out here.
It was, yeah, it was really breezy when we first came out. The mosquitoes are bad, I will say that. I'm trying to fight them off because I have had,
Today?
yeah, right now I've killed 4 on my arms.
I haven't seen any. They really got you and Mari.
Yeah, they did. They got us
Y'all's
this weekend.
legs are so bad.
We supposedly it has to do with CO2. So while that's good for an endurance, sport, if you will, it's bad for mosquito bites because they're more attracted to you. So
What about CO2?
that's what they're attracted to. So people who blow off more CO2 that have a higher VO2 max and
The workingest
Endurance,
people
yeah.
in the household.
right, the workingest, stoutest people,
Well,
yeah,
they don't bother me. I can hardly be bothered to stretch my neck every morning.
But it's but I also heard that there's also a scent in the blood that are attracted. I'm with that
I
chat.
think it's how much sugar I do not eat, and the two of y'all eat a lot more than I do. You know when
Okay.
it's fruit sugar?
It doesn't get on Marshall. And he eats more sugar than all 3 of us.
Well, he doesn't blow off any CO2.
Well,
Y'all have both things in common. Oh, don't film this.
I'm not. I got it above.
Well, that was just a peek. Not speed enough for them. It's
Yeah, maybe
it's just
not.
my thought.
I might ask chat.
Yeah, ask chat. Have we
I don't have my
told
phone
the
on
vlog about ChatGPT?
What do you mean? Yeah, everybody knows about chat.
Today, the day you told me you were going to do your workout.
I did tell them, yeah, that was today.
I haven't looked at your footage.
So that'll go up tomorrow.
I think I'm going to have artificial intelligence plan me the perfect vlog in Barranquilla.
Yeah, I think now that more of the kinks have been worked out over this past year, it was very new last year when we went to Greece. We used it only sparingly just to kind of test it, but I know the breadth of knowledge has opened up big time this year. So yeah, we might use it to run a script just to see what it plans for us. I'm not sure what Amber's doing. She's acting weird
I hope we're not going through all of that again.
and wagging her tail. I don't know. Amber, you okay?